Welcome back to Nicky's Nerfies. Nick Metcalf here with Pickdawgz. Today is July 29th, 2023, and on this show, all we care about is the first 6 outs of the ball game. A Nerfie means no runs first inning, while a YRFI means yes runs first inning. But before I get into my free plays, smash that like button and subscribe to our YouTube channel where we have over 135,000 subscribers and growing daily. And if you're looking for my premium picks, my MLB lock of the day for just $20, head on over to Pickdawgz.com and check out the premium picks tab. That's where you'll find my premium picks. And best of all of our daily packages come with credit guarantee. You can read more about that on our website under any daily package we cappers have to offer. Now let's roll right into this as I am recording before Friday's games have started. So I like Friday's games, but none of them have started yet. Let's roll right into Saturday's game that I have for you today. Game number 1 between the Texas Rangers and the San Diego Padres. Right now for the Texas Rangers, Perez will be on the mound with an 8-3 record and a 4.91 ERA. He'll be matched up against the San Diego Padres' Darvish with a 7-7 record and a 4.80 ERA. Both of these pitchers have similar ERAs. I will say, with Darvish pitching at home, he's been a lot sharper in his last 3 to 4 outings. He started off this season a little shaky, but he has picked himself up for the San Diego Padres team as they look to make a run for this playoff race. And then you have Perez in this Rangers offense. This Rangers offense is no joke with the run production they've been having all season long. I know Perez will be locked in as he is facing a hard lineup in this San Diego Padres team, especially on paper. But like I said, I think the Padres are going to start picking their play up, and they have been, especially this second half after the All-Star break. Darvish will be locked in. He's getting the start here at home. That's why in game number 1 between the Texas Rangers and the San Diego Padres, we're smacking the Nerfie. No runs first inning. Throw into our second game between the Minnesota Twins and the Kansas City Royals. Right now for the Minnesota Twins, Ober will be on the mound with a 6-4 record and a 2.76 ERA. He'll be matched up against the Kansas City Royals' Lyles with a 1-12 record and a 6.19 ERA. It seems like every time Lyles is starting, I kind of, lean towards the opposing team because he gives up runs, and he gives up a lot of runs early on in ball games. He struggles to get off to good starts. His ERA is way above that 5 point. He's got a 6.19. He's only got 1 win on 13 games pitched. This is not the Lyles we're used to from the Baltimore Orioles. He's been absolutely getting smacked. I think with this Minnesota Twins team, first place in the AL Central, the offense is coming around. They're starting to hit the ball and produce runs early on in ball games. I absolutely love the YRFI in this game number 2 between the Twins and the Royals. We're smacking that YRFI. I do think there will be runs coming across in the first 6 outs of this ball game. Let's roll into our third and final game between the Los Angeles Angels and the Toronto Blue Jays. Right now for the Los Angeles Angels, Detmers will be on the mound with a 2-7 record and a 4.38 ERA. He'll be matched up against the Toronto Blue Jays' Manoah with a 2-8 record and a 6.1 ERA. Manoah has a higher ERA. He hasn't been as good as previous years. He's 2-8, but he is pitching at home, and this Blue Jays team has been scoring runs a lot in this second half. They look like a completely different team, I must say. That top of the order of the lineup is hitting well, but don't look past Ryan Detmers. Ryan Detmers is a southpaw. His record doesn't show for it, but he's been pretty good for this Los Angeles Angels team. He puts batters away, especially when he gets ahead. I think Ryan Detmers will be ready from the start. Same with Manoah. He's pitching at home for this Blue Jays team. This Blue Jays team has a little extra spark in it. That's why in game number 3 between the Angels and the Toronto Blue Jays, we're smacking the Nerfie. No runs first inning. Let's take a recap of the games that I selected. Game number 1 between the Rangers and the Padres, were hitting the Nerfie. Game number 2 between the Twins and the Royals, were hitting the YRFI. And in game number 3 between the Angels and the Blue Jays, we are also hitting the Nerfie. No runs first inning. Once again, this is Nick Metcalf with Pickdawgz. If you have not done so, smack that like button. Helps us out a ton, and it costs you none. And subscribe to our YouTube channel and leave those comments below. Love to read and respond to all my comments. And if you're looking for my premium picks, my MLB lock of the day, check that description below. The link is there, and I will see you guys tomorrow.